In this video, we will solve the questions of exercise 4.4 of chapter number 4 of class 10th. Hello my awesome students, welcome back to my channel Akshar. I am Naina and I usually make videos related to NCERT solutions for classes 9 to 12. So let's start our today's topic, which is related to solution of exercise 4.4. So till now we have solved all the questions and examples of chapter number 4 of class 10th, right? So let's start today by solving the questions of exercise 4.4. The very first question says find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equation. If the real roots exist, find them. So there are three parts of this very first question and you have to find out the nature of the roots. So nature of the roots, what does it mean by nature of the roots? I have told you earlier also that nature means someone says to you that what is your nature, right? So how you will tell them that what is your nature? Your nature is, you will say that I am very polite, I do very things very fast, I am a very patient person. So these kind of qualities you tell within you that how the person you are, right? So similarly the condition is for the roots also, nature of the roots. How are the roots? So there are three types of the roots, three qualities of the roots: equal and real, distinct and real, and and the last one is no real roots, right? So these are the qualities of the roots which exist in mathematics of any quadratic equation, right? So let's start solving. We will solve only one question in this video, so please try to solve the remaining by yourself. Okay, so let's take the second part. 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0, right? So how we decide the nature of the roots? We find out the value of b square minus 4ac. Okay, so how we get b? If this value is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then we say that our real and distinct roots exist. If my b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then I will say that my real and equal roots will exist. And if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then I will say that my no real roots exist. Okay, so how I say that? Please, I have told all in detail in my previous video. Please see my previous video if you want to know about detailed explanation on that. Okay, so let's find out this value. To find out this value, what we do? We compare our given equation with the standard form of quadratic equation. So a will be equal to 3, b will be equal to minus 4 root 3, and c will be equal to 4. Okay, so put the values. B square minus 4ac. B is what? Minus 4 root 3 square minus 4a. A is what? 3, and c is what? 4. So do the square. 4 4 is the 16, and this will give me under root 3 into under root 3 will give me 3. 16 into 3 will be 48 minus 4 4 is the 16. 16 into 3 will be 48. So it will give me 0. So this is coming as 0. What does it mean? What is the nature of the root then? What is the quality of the roots? That my roots will be real and equal. Whenever we solve any quadratic equation, then you know that how many maximum roots we can have? We can have maximum of 2 roots, and those roots will be real and equal. Okay, both the roots will be equal. So in the question, what is given? If the real roots exist, then find them. If the real roots exist means we have declared that we have find out that my real roots are present, because my this value is equal to 0. So the question says then find out them. So how I will find out? plus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. I will put the values in the formula and I will find out the roots. So because I have already derived that my both the roots will be equal, so there is no need to do this extra calculation. Okay, and if you want to do, then you can do it. So put the values now. B is what? Minus 4 root 3. This value is 0 divided by 2a. A is what? A is my 3. Okay, and here again minus 4 root 3 divided by 2 into 3. So it will give me what? Divide by 2, and I can write down minus 2 root 3 by 3, and here also I can write down minus 2 root 3 by 3. So this will be my, these two will be my roots which are real and equal. Okay, understood? Let's move on to the question number 2. Question number 2 says what? Find the value of k for which each of the following quadratic equation have two equal roots. So this time it is given to you that your quadratic equation is having equal roots. So what is the condition for equal roots? I have told you right now only that b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, so you have to find out the value of this k, right? So let's do the second part. Solve the first part by yourself and add your comments in the comment box. If you are having any doubts or if you like my video, then please add your comments in the comment box and do like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, so that you can get update of my more videos. So if I will solve this right now, you can see that this is not in the quadratic form. So my very first step is that I have to convert my equation in the form of quadratic equation. So it will give me kx square. It will give me minus 2kx plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, to find out this I need b, a and c. For that I will do comparison. A square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So my a is equal to what? A is equal to k, b is equal to minus 2k and c is equal to 6. So put the values. B square is what? B is what? Minus 2k square minus 4a. A is what? K and c is 6. So it will give me 4k square minus 24k, and according to the given condition that both have equal roots, means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So that means this value is equal to 0. We have derived this value, no? B square minus 4ac, this is equal to 0. So now take out 4k as common. So inside the bracket it will be k minus 6 is equal to 0. So now either whenever two things are multiplied and the result is 0, then what happens? Either this value is 0 or this value is 0. So 4k is equal to 0. So that means either k is equal to 0 or my k is equal to 6, right? So can k be equal to 0? See, our quadratic equation is kx square minus 2kx plus 6 is equal to 0. My quadratic equation is this. So can my k be 0? I have told you the very first condition for the quadratic equation is that coefficient of x square cannot be 0. So k is equal to 0 is not possible. So my only possible value for k is equal to 6. So this is going to be my answer. Okay, for the first part also you have to follow the same steps. You have to find out b square minus 4ac and put that equal to 0. Let's move on to the third question, which says what? Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose, so what kind of park? Again a real life example. right? So they have to design a rectangular park whose length is twice its breadth. Okay, so length is twice its breadth. Let's assume my breadth is what? My breadth is So let us assume my breadth is x meter. So what will be? So it is giving me that, let us assume that breadth is equal to x meter, because length is given in respect of breadth, right? So breadth is x, then length will be equal to 2x meter, and the area given to me is equal to 800 meter square. So the question is asking from you, is it possible to design such kind of park? So how you will decide that is it possible to design or not? You will decide depending upon this value, your discriminant value, that if this is greater than 0 or equal to 0, then only it is possible to design this park, because only in these two cases your real roots exist. You will get some positive value. If this is less than 0, then your no real roots will exist. That means you will get negative value, and dimensions can never be negative, right? So what is given to you? So find out this value and you will get the answer, that if it is possible to design such kind of park or not. So what is the formula to find out area of any rectangular park? Area is equal to length into breadth of any rectangular park. It is given to you 800, and your length is 2x and your breadth is x. So what you will get? 800 is equal to 2x square. So it will give you x square minus 400 is equal to 0, right? So now this is my quadratic equation. So to find out b square minus 4ac, what I have to do? I have to compare my given equation with the standard form. So what I will get? I will get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to minus 400. So be careful while writing down the coefficient in such kind of equations. You are not having any x coefficient, so your x coefficient will be equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac, what you will get? b is 0, minus 4a is 1, and c is minus 400. When you will solve this, you will get minus minus plus 1600, which is greater than 0. So that means this kind of park can be drawn. Okay, so what does the next question say? So you have to write down your answer, that yes, it is possible. When you are doing in your exam, you have to write down this statement. Yes, it is possible to design a rectangular mango groove. Okay, rectangular mango groove, right? Design this rectangular mango groove means this kind of, which is given in the statement, this kind of rectangular mango groove is possible to design, right? So next, what the question says, if so, if it is possible, yes it is possible, then find its length and breadth. You have to find out its length and breadth. So I think you can find out the length and breadth by yourself. You have to put the values simply in this given equation, and you will find out the roots, and and those values will be your length and breadth. Okay, so whatever value you will get after solving this equation for x, that will be your breadth, and your length will be equal to 2 times of that value. So remember that if you are getting any negative value, then discard that value. That value is not possible. If only the positive value of x will be possible. Okay, If you find this video useful, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get updates of my new videos. So let's meet in the next video in which we will solve the remaining questions of exercise 4.4. Till then, take care and bye.